What's up, kids? I am in a toilet in the middle of Shibuya. It's a beautiful Sunday. I hope you're having a good day too. We are going to listen to some Anatomia, one of Japan's best doom death metal bands around. After that, we are going to go straight into the vaults of Yo Vombis with Zothique. Tonight is the night that you're going to listen to how that band came together. Open up your ears. Okay, welcome back to Kaala Radio. My name is Tom Giles, and I am joined here today by three awesome guests. To my right, I have...
Hi, Tom, who knows me very well and could have introduced me quite easily himself.
Yeah, and I'm feeling lazy tonight, man.
Well, I am Aaron. I play in Wretch with you, if you've forgotten.
Is that where I've seen you before?
Yes,
okay, cool.
Yes. And I work with Matt Ketchum on Kaala. I am... Hold on, I have a whole list of, my titles that I've just picked, because...
Boring.
It's basically,
Okay, but, so welcome,
head
Aaron.
writer, editor, director of marketing...
Did you say hair writer?
Cat wrangler.
Okay, all right. Well, let's stop at cat wrangler and PhD, of course. I'm also joined today by the psychedelic sludge lords from Zothique. I have Kenji and Shusuke.
Hey.
Please say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Darkcorpse, Kenji.
Yeah, of course, because you got the Darklaw thing as well.
Yeah.
Ah, is that what you say when you meet people? You're like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
normally.
Darklaw.
No, not like Darkcorpse. it's I talk it in Japanese. It's gonna be like Darkcorpse,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. It's not gonna be like really cool, kind of like Darkcorpse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's Jean-Claude Van Damme coming in there.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, guys, thanks very much for coming along tonight.
Thank you.
And that's it.
Thank you.
Finished. No, I'm kidding. We've got a lot of questions.
There's
for you
the
tonight.
door.
We're going to start with the name of your awesome band. Please tell me.
About Zothique.
Zothique. Zothique, people, if you have not heard Zothique yet, they are a fantastic... Help me out here, Aaron. What can we say?
I was talking to Tom earlier. Every time I see your guys' sound described in writing, or even just someone trying to describe it to me, they use 5 or 6 different words. There's always 5 or 6 different adjectives, and all of which are accurate, but as a total, they really don't convey the expanse of your sound. So, from the horse's mouth, what does Zothique sound like?
I just want to make it heavy, dark, filthy,
Oh,
Okay, it's 3.
cosmic,
cosmic,
or
yes.
even erotic.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's
Cool.
who here. So,
Awesome.
I'm trying to figure out the Erozothique. Something like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Very, very good.
No, heavy, acid, rock. Those are a lot of the things that I hear.
And when I've talked about this quite a bit before, but when I first saw you guys in El Puente, I saw you setting up your keyboards, Kenji,
when
and
they
it
play with Funeral Sutra? Was it that show?
I think that was maybe Funeral Sutra did play, but it was a Darkcorpse show.
Darkcorpse show.
Was it? Did Anatomia play?
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
yeah,
Yeah, right.
I remember
okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
And I remember just, because Darkcorpse for people, the simplest setup you could get. And Anatomia, pretty simple as well. But then, you guys came on, you're plugging in your guitar there, Shusuke. And then Kenji, you're just there, it's like the Emerson Lake Palmer, just the tour rig there. It was crazy. And when you played...
I love your guys' live show. You guys
it's
bring
insane.
it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
I'd never seen someone play the keyboards and look cool when they're doing it. But no, Kenji,
That's a compliment,
it
yeah.
looks like you're literally fighting the keyboard and
I am.
battling it and trying to tear the sound out of it with your fingers. And if it's not getting to you, you're just gonna beat the crap out of it.
I'll just beat the crap out of it. That's all. That's all.
What point did you feel, so obviously the heavy sound, if we're going from that point of view, what point made you think okay, we need keyboards, we need the extra sound, that extra addition to the sound, because the Zothique is your brainchild?
I'm founder of Zothique.
Okay.
And, I just want somebody can do what I cannot do.
Sure.
So just he can do what I cannot do.
You guys
So
have
it just naturally meet up.
Yeah.
you have such a different kind of sound between your 2 albums,
Yeah.
Alkaloid Superstar and the self-titled, I believe, Zothique. 2 totally different sounds.
Yeah.
The one that gets me off the first album, Alkaloid Superstar, is...
Love that name, by the way. It's
It's very, very
awesome.
cool. And it's a
Awesome.
crazily good song as well. But It's the track that is the one. It's like an old Russian lady or something.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah. It's actually we rip off from the Russian movie called
Okay.
The Stalker.
Oh,
by
yeah, Andrei
Tarkovsky.
Tarkovsky.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my favorite movie. So
Really?
I just ripped it off.
Yeah,
from-
that's where I
yeah.
know it from, man. Okay, so
I appreciate you dig it. Dig it.
Yeah, no.
That's
Not
so
many
weird.
people find it like. So,
At the
Yeah.
time,
I-
he was mentioning me about the Stalker, you know, the movie Stalker, right? And I was, making this that song. Which one was it? I forgot the.
Lotus in the Sun.
Yeah. Which I was making the riff out of, and I was watching Stalker, which he mentioned to me, and it really got me there. I like the movie.
it's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, it is a beautiful movie.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know how it came out, but we thought we need some intro for that.
Sure. Yeah.
And I just went, how about Stalker? Because that last part, it's really beautiful and it's so quiet. And I thought it matches. What was the before? So what was the song before that? I forgot that. But we need some interlude or something like that.
Sure.
And,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an interlude.
and I thought Stalker was really good.
That movie is so important for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I just asked him, how about Stalker? And he said, yeah, right on. Let's get onto that. And
That's cool.
And he was really quick.
no,
for the
that
production.
kind of movie, yeah, I love it. So yeah. I wanted to use
Just as an aside, because I remember the last time I met you guys, which was actually quite a long time ago. I remember, I think it was you, Kenji. I said to you, "When are you guys going to release it on vinyl?"
Oh yeah.
we
yeah.
want
Because it's
to.
like that's such a perfect thing to have as like the end of side A or like the start of side B, like that kind of thing. But anyway, the album title Alkaloid Superstar. Where did that come from?
That's a bunch of my friends went to Okutama, the mountain.
Yeah.
They had a party. They took Datura.
Yeah, the alkaloid.
The alkaloid.
Yeah, alkaloid,
as we will
Datura.
call it.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Uh-oh, is this story about to end in
one of
tragedy?
them, one of my friends passed away because of the trip, and they, he fall down from the cliff.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy jeez.
And I was helping them to search
Yeah.
his body, and at that time I didn't know what's going on. Just my friend called me, please help me to search them.
Right.
They might be dead or alive, but it must be really quick, something like that. So I was there, and after a while, and we found one of my friends dead, and one of my other friend is alive, and I heard a story that they took Datura, and it was totally insane,
Yeah.
and like the visions, and what they seen and what they got. It's like 4 days, they are just surviving the trip,
Yeah.
and 3 of them
Yeah.
alive, and
No.
nearly dead.
Yeah.
That dude, yeah,
Holy
yeah,
crap.
Wow.
he's one of he's my friend too, and he was really talking these trippy, and that was really heavy, and
And that's where Alkaloid Superstar
yeah,
comes from.
and then he
Wow.
came out with the song.
So it's dedication like that, because that's a heavy song.
Yeah,
It-
it's really heavy, and
It's funny enough, if for that song, when I listen to that on the album, it almost seems like it's very, very different from the rest of what's on the album.
yeah.
And that might sound strange, but it's interesting hearing that, what you've just said, because you're going to hate me for saying this. I've always thought of it as kind of, this is the grunge song on there, or like this is the... But there seems to be some like kind of real like emotion to it.
Yeah.
Like Yo Vombis is quite surreal,
Yeah.
psychedelic thing, but Alkaloid Superstar seems to really have like this huge emotional punch.
exactly. Your One Piece is totally imaginary, but Arco Superstar, it's
pretty real.
It's
huh?
real.
Yeah.
It's just real story. That's so.
Wow.
Well, I just want to make it the same level at some point, and just see what people react.
Sure.
I mean, so just one on the same level. It's at one point it's totally imaginary, totally rubbish. I mean, but this Alcohol Superstar it's about my friend. It's real, but
I
the
had
thing is,
no idea.
well, the thing is
yeah.
how he made it kind of pop in a way.
Yeah, totally.
It's not really dark. It's kind of
That's
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
what I like about him is that he expresses my friend. Well, actually, he is alive and he talks like that. It's pretty funny to see him talking really heavy stuff to us in a really light way, like pop way, He goes like that. And, he got inspired by that and, made this pop song. And I really like that song too. How he made really upbringing, which is a pretty dark story, but still, though, a heavy story, but still, though, it's really like, it's not going to go to, really heavy stuff.
Right.
That's how I like about, how he make his sound.
Sure. Yeah.
On Zothique.
So I did want to mention this, funny enough, just thinking about that. The one thing, I used to have a blog called Heavy Japan, I think it was. I called it Heavy Japan. I think the Alkaloid Superstar album was the first, maybe the first or the second album I reviewed on there, because it was right after we had played together. And the one thing I remember writing in that, I can't remember any of what I wrote on that blog, but the one thing I remember writing is that you, Shusuke, because or I don't know if you still do it, but like you'd always play with your top off.
Oh yeah.
But then your voice, like meeting you first of all, like if whoever's listening now, Shusuke's singing style it's very different, dude. Live it's totally different. You always remind me of like Japanese Bon Scott.
Oh yeah, I remember that article.
All right, one person read it. That's fantastic. Now you were mentioning to me earlier, just before we started, that we've obviously got the Zothique that we know that is available. You can find all the things online. You have a Bandcamp, all of that. But you are going to play a track tonight as well, like an older track, right?
Yeah.
And just tell us about the track, like where it comes from, what kind of period in the Zothique canon it is.
Basically, Zothique started from the band called Holy and Blight. It's hardcore punk, and me and the drummer Koji, and there's another bassist called Yona, the three-piece band. That's like before Zothique. And we started the project since 2007, and Kenji Daklo joined us in 2009.
Okay.
And 2010 renamed a band called Zothique. So we have before Zothique, we have 4 years playing the band called Holy and Blight.
Ah.
It's very different from Zothique. It's hardcore punk. It's more focused.
Sure.
And lyrics and concept is a lot more about social conscious stuff.
Okay.
It's very different.
Well, let's hear some of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So which track do you want? Do you remember the name of the track?
Oh yeah. One song we first recorded.
Yeah.
It's called Scattered. 2007 November.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, you are about to hear the pre-Zothique. It sounds really gross.
But I think people can see the
progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. And you know what? You might think you're a huge fan of Zothique, but I don't think you've heard this yet. So this is Scattered by Holy and Blight. Okay, welcome back to Kaala Radio. That was Shattered by Holy and Blight. And we have actually just been talking about our previous guest, the wonderful Makiko Suda, who, if you remember, she went for a little stint in Jacksonville, Florida. And as you may have guessed from Kenji's accent, Kenji has also spent a little bit of time in America. I might actually say quite a lot of time in America. Wow. Tell us a bit more about that, Kenji.
Well, my father, he used to, kind of work at this big company. Mm-hmm. So, I was, kind of pushed around, from the United States to Japan and, going back and forth. Mm-hmm. And, well, actually, the accent I remember, I learned was like when I went to, it was Bay Area.
California.
Hello. I like this.
Yeah, no. It's a good place, yes.
Yeah.
It's a really good place. Actually, I went back there, a month ago or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, I went to Millbrae. That's the place where I used to live. And that's where I kind of grow myself, from 6th grade to, until high school, when I graduated high school.
And whilst you were there, obviously Bay Area, were you listening to a lot of the music there?
Yeah, but still though, I wasn't really into like really hard stuff. Actually, I used to kind of listen to like punk stuff.
Okay.
And a few metal bands, I guess.
How did you get into the keyboard thing then?
Because the first thing I really got into was the music. Really, I got into was new wave, which was when I was in like, I thought it was like a junior high. I was into like Yellow Magic Orchestra because I didn't have any resources to listen to when I was in the United States, and I wanted to listen to Japanese stuff, but nobody tells me about it. So there were some Japanese friends who taught me these, and I got into a few stuff, but I really got into this band called Yellow Magic Orchestra, which is pretty famous in new wave world.
Very, very famous.
Yes. And after that, I just got into synthesizer music, but I didn't want to listen to like these pop music. Of course, I did listen to like these what should I say, like Depeche Mode and all that kind of stuff, but after that, I really got into Skinny Puppy from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Man, and that was so huge to me. I mean, I couldn't believe, how they could, manage to make these atmospheric, like really dark, kind of like horror movie in the music, And I was kind of listening to it, and I was shocked by it. And after that, I was really into, synthesizers. But I didn't have any, tactics or, any, I didn't, touch keyboards until I was like 25.
No way, really?
Yeah. I mean, after that, I went back to Japan and I started to do these bands. I started as a vocalist. And this, thrash metal kind of band, because, I was into thrash metal too. If you listen to like...
What was the name of that band, if I can ask?
Oh, man, that was really stupid band name, man. It was Boovie.
What?
Yeah, Boovie. It's...
Boovie.
I knew you'd be embarrassed about
it. That's like a pet name for a toy boy.
Yeah, it is.
My Boovie.
Yeah, my Boovie. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But still, though, it was a thrash metal band. But eventually, it went to like these kind of alternative band, because, the guitarist went out and we tried to find some guitarists, but we couldn't find any. So we put this accordion player in. So, man, we were into like
same.
No. At the time, it was 91 or 92.
Yeah.
So we were into like these kind of like Primus or like Faith No More kind of stuff. That's my age.
Big fan, man. I love Faith No More.
Yeah, and we just got into those kind of stuff. So we just reckon just put some accordion or some funny.
No.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Hey, thanks, Jean-Claude.
Yeah, okay. But still, though, we just put some accordion in, and, we started to do that, and we went outside and to live houses and all that kind of stuff. And after that, I just couldn't, do, vocals anymore. So, I just, I just wanted to do my kind of, stuff that I wanted to do, which was, synthesizer.
And you do that still, right? Because obviously we've already mentioned the Dark Claw.
Yeah.
And wasn't there something, the Jaw Excretion Unit? Is that you?
No. Jaw is the bassist.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's doing the
really active in the noise scene here.
Yes, and it's pretty funny that he picks up all these kind of noise kind of guy, and Jaw used to be in hardcore band too. So, eventually, we just, we were sucked by his kind of idea, which, he really picks up this funny guys,
Weird guys.
Yeah, weird guys to, do a band. And I think that's how, he managed to do these kind of like different things,
Sure.
Yeah, and so, like Jaw and me was like, and yeah, actually, I used to, play with him in his, band beforehand, which was a hardcore band, a crust band. actually. And I was doing vocals with, another band. I started to do, that kind of band again when I was like 30 or something like that. After I got into this garage girl band, And I was
wait. Go back. Go back. Okay. So how did you get into a garage girl band?
No, I used to. The one reason that I kind of quit doing vocals is that I used to love, female vocals. So what I did was, I got into this, garage band, and saying that I got synthesizer, and I couldn't play.
No.
But I just got in doing noise, throw that synthesizer out, and what they does is like these kind of like pop kind of garage kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And actually, we released like 2 albums in
the
the
way.
90s.
What was the band called?
Little Fujiko, which is released by Benton.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, but still though, I used to be that man, and after a while, it just they just quit doing the band. So I just started to do my own band, and at the time I started to do the vocals again, but I just couldn't quit doing synthesizer too. So I was doing like these kind of.
And how did you end up meeting Shusuke?
That's where we're going to.
In 2009,
Yeah.
I live in Kenji. And in Kenji, we, Holy and Blight, before Zothique, we practice like every week in the studio called Sound Studio, DOM. And
Sound Studio DOM.
Yeah.
Wow.
The owner setting up like shows. Like
this event called
it's
Cosmo, man.
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
like he asked me to play there. So and he was there as a solo artist called like Darkcorpse. The owner of Sound Studio told me there's a guy called Darkcorpse. He's like owner of the record shop called Mezurashia.
No, it wasn't owner. I was manager.
You're a manager. Oh yeah, it's a manager. Like I was customer. Like I go there every once in a while to pick up the record, and I remember I recognized this guy, and I saw his performance. But
Who are you working for?
Thank you, JCVD.
Thank you, JCVD.
I just think if he joined us, it would be more insane. So I asked him, so why don't you join and play?
The thing was, I was doing, my band too, but still though, at the time I was doing these improv, sessions or doing solo stuff and all that kind of stuff because I wanted to do these free stuff.
Sure.
Like you might call it noise. I don't know what it is, but still though, I wanted to do free music, and I was doing those kind of stuff too. And that's where we met. This really great event called Cosmo. I'm pretty sure they're doing it once a year or something like that still. Yeah. But they pick up these all crazy weird guys,
Yeah, it's
into one studio, man. It's like, it's really cool. And I thought, and as a matter of fact, at my age, like in the 90s or even 2000, it's pretty rare to put some keyboardists or noise people to put in some like these hardcore music, right?
Sure. Yeah.
It's just another
but-
story is like as a Holy and Blight, I use sampler, and I just make some sample and behind us, but my sampler got broken.
Oh, it broke.
So Kenji is your sampler.
I have a sampler here.
And I just asked him.
I'm just picturing like Shusuke looking at Kenji and Kenji's face turning to like a big sampler.
Yeah, I know.
She's like,
I wanted to play, keyboards in a hardcore band.
Yeah,
I thought it was, I always thought it was cool.
It's miracle. We've been, doing this together for like almost like 6 years.
6 years, yeah. And it's gonna be longer, yeah.
Just
I hope. Yeah.
Just because my sampler is broken.
We just got in. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No, me too.
So you've gone from this you've gone from this kind of hardcore band into like a psychedelic band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I personally, from seeing you guys, I think that's the best way to describe you is psychedelic. It's still incredibly heavy, but you listen to some of like the old good albums, like they're still like, they've got the psychedelic thing, but they're still like weirdly heavy as well. So you get together, you do your thing, and you've come out with this album, Alkaloid Superstar. You guys are doing really, really well. Oh, you look surprised. I don't know, man. I
mean, you guys have been touring, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been on at least 2 tours.
You've been overseas as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where did you guys go?
China, Korea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where did you play in Korea, out of curiosity?
Busan and Seoul.
Where in Busan? I used to hang out there all
Really?
the time.
I forgot this venue. What was it? It was like 5th floor or something like that.
Just 5 audience.
It's a small place, but it was pretty good. I
And
mean,
what kind of reception did you get? Were they into it?
no, man. It was like, how many people were there? 3 people?
I think it's
4?
3 something.
but the still,
Nobody in the Busan is interested in the psychedelic.
Okay, right.
Still though. No. The band we played with.
Play with in the Busan.
Band was,
It's fantastic.
What was the band name? Oh man, I got the CD. I forgot that. Anyway, that.
No, remember the name.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
man.
They're counting on you. They're listening. It's
I'll
like,
bring it
he's
next
going to
time.
tell us.
Call me next time then. Yes,
Yeah.
that was really kind of like really stoner in a way, but they got their own style in a way. They're doing their kind of psychedelic rock thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they were really cool. But yeah, I don't know. They said that they got families.
Just 3 people showed up.
Yeah. Was it 3 people? I guess. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You play in some of those places, and it's like,
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Yeah, you get there, and it's kind of. We played in Chichibu. I'm obviously
Chichibu,
a far cry
yeah.
from
Lada,
Korea. Lada. And we turned up. So it was Wretch. It was Funeral Sutra. It was someone else. I can't remember who. And Wretch went on first, and we're thinking like, wow, everyone here is like 16 and 14, kind of like really, really young. And then Funeral Sutra played, and obviously the dudes from Funeral Sutra are like furious.
Yeah.
Lead singer like shirt off, just kind of, my father ate the apple, and all this stuff. And you can see these little kids in the front row, just like, oh, this is a bit too much. And then the headlining band. And I don't want to disparage what they do because it was cool and like people liked it, but they came on and they were all like 16-year-olds, and they played some like punk. And at 16 you're very lucky if you have a deep knowledge of how music works. And the minute they played, I mean, when Reg played, there was maybe like 4 people, and then when Funeral Sutra played, everyone left because they were terrified. And then when this band came on, I swear to God, like 100 people just walked into the room, and we're there just kind of like, yeah, good job guys, good job. I'm going outside for a beer. Guys, we're going to have a little break right now, but first of all, Shusuke has been very, very kind and chosen us a couple of songs to play, so you're going to hear one now. Shusuke, which song did you choose for us tonight?
Mother Rider.
Oh, Murder Rider. You kind of go, Murder Rider. And who's it by? Who's the...
Ungodly from Kagawa.
Ungodly. That is a very, very cool name. And actually, I really like the sound we were listening to earlier. It's very, very cool. And as you guys said, and I don't know, it sounds a bit like Dissection. Is that right? All right, guys. So this is Murder Rider by Ungodly. Okay, welcome back to Kaala Radio. You have just heard Ungodly with their song Murder Rider. And that's an awesome song. I think it's very, very cool. And yeah, it sounds exactly like Dissection. As if I know, if for anyone who cares, I rarely ever listen to that band, but I've heard they're very, very good. And we are going to move on because we have Kenji has obviously done his American stint. But Shusuke as well has also done a stint overseas as well, in China, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whereabouts in China was it?
Like from Beijing up there, Wuhan, it's like a Midwest.
Sure.
And to the west, very west,
Yeah.
almost close to the Turkmenistan.
Yeah.
Like a Muslim part of China, a continent, I would say.
And what was it you said, Aaron? You said it's like the...
Oh, it is the Muslim capital of basically all of Asia.
Whoa, okay. So tell us a
Certainly
bit
of
more
China,
about that.
Yeah, it is a place called Linxia.
Ningxia.
And they call Linxia Autonomous Muslim Prefecture.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wow.
Yeah, it has
And
sort of a
that's-
weird, like, autonomous status within the
because
Chinese...
of the communist government.
Yeah.
They make those tribes breed alive, kind
Yeah.
of, sort of like that. I ended up there.
Why?
Yeah.
Was it like a pin in a map? Like, oh
Like
no.
you threw a dart at a
No.
map, you're like, Linxia.
Yeah.
I wonder what that place is like. I'll go figure it out.
It's It's very strange, but the people it just look like me. It's East Asian. But
Do you speak any Chinese?
I speak a little bit of Mandarin, but they don't speak Mandarin. They speak their own sort of.
Thanks, Rosetta Stone.
It's very different, but they can understand Mandarin.
Okay.
So, but they look similar, but they are really different.
Yeah.
And why did you choose to go out there?
At that time, in 2013, I was kind of stuck.
Sure. Okay.
Stuck, and I didn't want to go back to Japan, and there's nowhere to go. So let's look for something else in China. It's just really no reason.
Sure.
And I was just I just gone on a train. I just gone on a train and
Ended up in
ended up in the middle of
Little Arabia, China.
yeah. So it just happened. I was there for and
What were you doing for money? Like, what were you?
I got some saving. It's running out quick.
And what did you do whilst you were there? I heard that it was cabbage picking, right?
Cabbage
Yeah,
picking.
you worked on a
Okay.
cabbage farm.
Yeah. So
And for those of you listening at home, like, you haven't seen Shusuke perform, but when you do, you know, he's rocking his tight jeans, he's got a leather jacket, and he's rocking out a guitar, and I can't help but just picture him complete with leather
Picking
jacket,
up
with his hair
cabbage.
exactly as it's styled.
No top at all.
Live it off.
Just like ripping cabbages
It's like
out.
You play a Les Paul, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I see that strapped to your back, and you're just picking cabbages
Yeah.
with a bunch of like elderly Chinese women.
It was really
And
tough.
the Muslim prayer call comes on, and you're like, we're
Did-
taking
did
another
you-
break, guys.
I mean, stupid question. Did
Yeah.
you have that? Like the Muslim call to prayer each morning? Like from the minarets? They're minarets.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like Muslim chant.
Yeah.
Every morning. It sounds so beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
It is
Really?
strangely
Psychedelic.
comforting.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's really psychedelic.
Yeah.
Me and everybody look very similar, but it's really different, and it sort of reminded me, like, do you know, like, of course you know, like Shadow of Innsmouth,
Yes.
so by Lovecraft.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like I'm in Innsmouth right now. This
Oh,
is Innsmouth.
okay.
That's what I thought about.
It's like well, like everyone with like webbed fingers. And shit.
Yeah, it's people speak, you know,
Oh,
unknown
that's the Lovecraft
language.
story with
Like,
Dogon, the cult of Dogon.
yeah,
Here
Dagon,
we
yeah,
go.
like, people speak very differently,
Yeah.
but they can understand English or Mandarin.
Okay.
But I don't know what they're talking about. Like, you know, like
Dark forgotten gods,
yeah.
probably.
I don't speak fish.
That's a Lovecraft joke, not a slight against the
Yeah.
wonderful people of India.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Actually, funny enough, that moves us back to a question which has just been answered in a way. We started off our session with Zothique with their track Into the Vaults. Into the Vaults. Into the Vaults of Yo Bombis. And the name itself comes from a Clark Ashton Smith
Yes.
thing as well.
Yeah.
So you're a big fan of that stuff,
I'm a
right?
big fan of Clark
Yeah.
Ashton Smith more than Lovecraft.
No, that's fine. That's totally cool. That's totally cool. And how about, has that influence rubbed off on you at all, Kenji?
Well, no. I didn't have.
I sense
trying
a
to-
no coming.
I'm sorry. No, I have. I'm trying to read. Clark Ashton Smith because
Yeah.
he mentioned it, but I'm more into kind of like cyberpunk kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And because hey, Skinny Puppy and all
Exactly,
that kind of industrial
yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that leads me into like these kind of like Blade Runner and all that
Sure.
kind of
Yeah.
I forgot the English name, but still though like
The writer.
the writer,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, Phil K.
Dude.
Dix.
Philip
K. Dick.
Philip
Yeah.
K. Dick, and also
Oh
the
my
guy
God,
who
I
wrote
love
like Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah,
and
William Gibson.
William
William
Gibson.
Gibson,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Nice,
You know,
yeah,
those
yeah.
kind of stuff is for me. I mean, so but still though, it's kind of like fairy tale too. It's like
Yeah.
it's pretty creepy and it's really social, but still though, it has imaginary boundary to it.
Yeah.
The guy from Skinny Puppy, unless I'm very much mistaken, was actually in a cyberpunk movie
Of course.
Of course.
Come on.
Who?
Co-starring alongside Paris Hilton.
Oh, really? I do not know this. Yeah, okay.
It was called...
Which movie is it?
Repo, the genetic opera.
Ah.
The guy who did the Saw movies originally did the Saw movies so that he could get permission from the studio to do his crazy musical, like...
Oh, so Kevin Key?
Cyberpunk opera.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, that's what he originally went to
Whoa.
Hollywood to do, and everybody's like, no, we're not...
Weird.
What? A cyberpunk opera? No, of course not.
No way.
So he's like, all right, how about I do like 3 or 4 horror movies for you that will gross like millions and millions of dollars? And they're like, okay, fine, do like 4 of those and we'll let you do your stupid project. And yeah.
He did?
It wasn't stupid, okay, for everyone listening.
It's not bad. The
I wanna see that.
concept was later used for a much more popular movie with Jude Law. It was based on the exact same concept of like a big dystopian future. The companies will lease you organs because everything is so
wow.
irradiated. And if you don't pay your bills,
Yeah,
the
you
repo
get-
man comes for you.
Oh my god.
And he's not looking for money. He's gonna...
What movie is that?
I want to
Repo...
see that.
Oh, the one with Jude Law?
Yeah, dude,
I
I'm
can't
so out of the loop. with
I
this.
can't remember it. I don't know. You can Google it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And also, I just wanted to mention an awesome movie as well. There's that movie Hardware. Have you ever seen that?
Hardware, yes.
Dude, that's so
yeah. Actually, I got into, hardcore music because Ministry was there.
Oh, okay.
They started to do these kind of hardcore music,
Yeah.
right? So, I just got into it. Of course, I used to listen to Black Flag and, Dead Kennedys at the time, but still, though, like, Ministry just got me into, like, these kind of metal kind of stuff and, extreme music. At the time, it was extreme music for me.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
strangely enough, listening back, I mean, Ministry were fantastic, but then also Revolting.
$20 billion.
Ah, man, I went to see them in San Francisco, man.
Oh, come on.
That
What?
was so amazing,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, so we're talking about where the music's come from. So where do you guys... I see some influences coming in. Funny enough, when I first met you, Kenji, one of the things I said was like... And you mentioned like, oh, I've been in California. And I said like, oh, yeah, like so like you're coming from a Doors perspective. Which is obviously I was like wildly off there. Yeah, as per usual. Where have you drawn your influences from? Like which
me?
band? Yeah, which for both of you, like which bands are like the really important ones for you? I'm not gonna like say give me 3, but give me 3.
Okay. How about you? Okay, yeah, I got Skinny Puppy was really big for me. And actually, not really the extreme music that I was into. I was into like these kind of like Captain Beefheart.
Oh wow, who I have seen live.
no, way.
Really?
Yeah, not
I'm
with
jealous
Tom,
of you, man.
Not with Don Van Vliet.
really?
Okay.
It was
still,
after
though.
he had passed away, but they did
Yeah.
a tribute, and it was
Really?
all of the band.
Cool.
Dude,
cool. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Those kind of stuff for me is really extreme. And so
Yes.
yeah, and other stuff. I can't mention one, but those kind of extreme kind of stuff. For me, it's extreme music is not extreme music. It's more like how they kind of develop themselves.
Yeah.
Is the extreme music's for me. So I don't really care what kind of music you're doing.
Sure.
If they're stupid or if they're insane, it's the music for me.
A very healthy attitude to everyone who wants to develop their listening abilities. I think that's like really, really important. How about you, Shusuke?
Oh, hold on.
What?
Last time I had talked to you about this,
Yeah.
earlier you had mentioned like their grunge song on
Okay,
an
yeah,
album.
yeah.
Okay.
And last time I talked to you, you had talked about early 90s
Oh, yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
Not necessarily grunge stuff, but I remember us having a conversation about the Pixies and how awesome they are.
I really love bands in 90s, especially like Screaming Trees. It's my favorite band.
wow.
It's my
Whoa,
favorite band.
yeah.
And I love Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Yes.
All the stuff. I don't know what's going on with them, but I still listen to
No,
Jeremy
yeah.
and
oh no,
Vultures.
Jeremy! When I hear that song, it immediately puts me in the
His
back
name's not
seat
Jeremy.
of my.
Yeah.
It puts me in the back seat of my older sister's car as she's driving me to school, and she's playing like Bush, Pearl Jam,
Pearl Jam. Yeah.
yeah, and like 311, which I don't talk about that much.
As
I
no
like
one
Stone
should.
Temple
As
Pilots
no
and
one
that kind of
should.
thing. Yeah.
And old Matt Haney. and
Mudhoney, yeah.
those are band
yeah.
I really like, and I don't really know what's influenced me, but right now I really like Hank Williams III. He's the best for me right
Really?
now.
Yeah, he's cool.
Hank
He's
Williams III. And great grandfather Hank Williams. I'm
Hank Williams
big
Sr.
fan
Yeah,
of
yeah.
country music, outro country.
Oh.
David Allan
We
Coe,
just
Johnny
outed him as a
Paycheck,
fan of country music. Oh no.
I'm really big fan of country music. I can keep on listening like 24 hours.
Nice.
When you say country music, like from which period? Are you talking like Johnny Cash kind of country music, or like Tim
I
McGraw,
like Johnny Cash, especially
Garth
like
Brooks kind of? When the Thunder Rolls, Garth Brooks.
Miley Cyrus, am I out of the loop here? Is she country music?
I used to live in Nashville. I lived literally in the same neighborhood
I'll
as Johnny
step
Cash.
aside for this one. Country, fight!
No, I'm just curious. Which country guys are you into?
David Allan Coe, Johnny Paycheck, Hank Williams, and
Senior and the third.
Murray Haggard.
Merle Haggard.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
passed
yeah,
away
yeah,
so
yeah.
recently.
Daniel, and I really want to know more about country music. And
Mel Haggard, was he the
Murray
dude
Haggard.
that did Okie from Muskogee?
I believe he did, yes.
Let's move on to more current stuff. Actually, we mentioned this earlier because Shusuke, your Facebook, like you post quite an eclectic selection of music, like the Necro,
Necro, yeah,
as well, which is pretty different from country music. I think.
Yeah, but I love necro and non-fiction.
Yeah.
And it's really different. I'm a big fan of hip hop too, like Company Flow.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
wow.
all 90s underground hip hop.
Yeah.
With like Sonic Sam
Yeah.
and Mike Ladd and those.
Cannibal
the really
Ox?
big Cannibal Ox, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, those are big influence for
Sure.
me. Like Antigone.
Yeah.
Antigone.
Which was huge. Dude, I remember just buying all those albums as they came
yeah,
out.
I used to buy order.
Yeah.
No internet. there's the internet, just email. But I order from Revolver
Yeah.
all those obscure underground hip hop, and not only underground. I like the hip hop like mainstream.
Yeah.
Everything from Tupac, from NWA, from Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Do you have like a side project where you do things like that, or is it all translated into like Zothique's sound?
yeah, back in 2005 or 6, when I was like 25, 26, before I formed my band, I can't find anybody to play music with. So I was trying to perform a turntablist.
Sure.
Yeah, or rapper, because nobody, I've got nobody, so I have to do something on my own. And at that time, I met Cozy, my drummer.
Yeah.
So I start band.
Yeah.
So if I didn't meet him, I think I'm be a rapper or
You look totally different right now.
for real, for sure.
But that's cool.
Yeah, that's your path you want to take, man. Whatever, it's fine.
I'd either be a rapper or a country music star.
Yeah, as you're in the cabbage fields. I got this cabbage, yo. So this moves us on, guys. We're going to move on with this. One of the things about this radio show is that we want to introduce a lot of our listeners to new bands or bands people can find in Japan. What bands do you like that other people may also like?
What band are you really into?
What bands make you...
No.
New section for
I think I'm
radio
going to
show.
put a JCVD on that part as well.
Right, in
Don't say
Japan.
In Japan.
In
yeah,
Japan, we tour a lot from west to north.
Yeah, you do.
To south, and we play with many bands that is totally unknown, even in Tokyo, but they were really great. And I recommend Ithaqua from Kochi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll play out with the Ithaqua song. I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, psychedelic strat. We tour with them for like 3 days.
Yeah, I think
3
so.
days.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like they're twins.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they got their noise people in, and
Their
they
sampler.
got their sampler. Yes, And they got their, music really heavy duty, So I think, yeah, so they were really, yeah, I felt really kind of close to
Sure.
them.
Yeah. Very
they
important.
were really cool.
Is there anything
really
that you're super into
Me?
that you want to talk about?
Well, yeah, I got, Yeshu got me this 7-inch for me, Pinprick Punishment.
Ah, yes, which
Yeah,
I
which-
believe we will
which
have
is-
played.
yeah,
We will play later as well.
Yeah, he's an old friend of mine. He's like, he's been with like 20 years, but still though, we played with them like, what was it? When was that? Like this year, was it? Pinprick Punishment?
Pinprick Punishment.
Yeah, when did we play? February or something like that. And
Whereabouts are they from?
they're from Tokyo, actually.
Oh man, okay,
And,
so
yeah,
old
they're-
man out of the loop here.
of course. I mean, they're kind of in a different, scene in a way. They're
Sure.
in a punk scene. They're really into like left field punk scene.
Yeah.
It's not
They are
like
just a leftist anarchist.
yeah, they are
like,
leftists, and I used to go demonstration with them too. I used to help. What he does, the guitarist does is live PA company. So he when this earthquake came out in 2011.
Yeah.
We went there. He started to do this sound truck kind of stuff.
Cool.
So
Very, very cool.
I wanted to do something about it. I didn't. I'm not that political, but still though, I wanted to do something for this one. I mean, I hate
You're
it.
very political.
Well, I am, but still though, that's because
No, I'm not. Don't oppress me.
no, but still though,
Fascist.
I wanted to. Yeah, fascist. I am fascist, But anyway, no, I was against,
He called me fascist.
Yeah, well, you're fascist. Yeah, I know that, but still, no, I like fascist
Shush,
too.
sampler.
Yeah, I am a sampler. But anyway, I wanted to help him out. These soundtrack stuff. I do, these mixing stuff too, as a job. So I wanted to go there, and he let me do that. But anyway, but still though, the Pinprick Punishment, that band, it's it's pretty rare to see these kind of like punk bands doing in Tokyo or even in Japan, because it's not like what you call like Burning Spirit hardcore or these Japanese oriented hardcore or grind or abstract hardcore. There are a lot of stuff like that, but still they're doing these really rock and roll kind of hardcore,
And it sounded so cool
yeah,
upstairs when we listened to it. It
and
was so good.
and when we played, they really rocked us out.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like they can do anywhere. It doesn't have to be like a stage. The studio is okay for them.
Yeah.
They just hit the sound out and just rock people out.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's like second or third time for me to see them, but still they're rocking it.
The Russians killed him.
So, yeah, so
Kenji!
I'm sorry.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Thanks, JCVD.
Yeah, thanks again, Jean-Claude.
and but those kind of scene too. I want to recommend that too, because I'm doing another band called the ska or reggae band, a reggae punk band called Total Punkut System.
Okay, that was the one I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, they do their own scene too.
Yeah.
And actually, Pinprick Punishment, or like, I want to kind of, I like this band called No, this punk band called No.
No, I don't
It's
know
from
them.
Tokyo. They are from Tokyo, and they're really rocking, man. It's really rocking. It's not like normal punk band that are so screwed up or tripped out or something like that. They're really severe, strict. Like they're really smart guys. You can see them from their eyes. They're real, man. It's pretty cool to see them. And they, this scene, which is kind of not really major kind of scene in punk, even in punk, scene, they're not really like attractive, like other kind of scenes. But they got really, this rockin' scene there. Like the place from Pit Bar.
Yes. Yeah.
That place.
The place where when we played there,
Yeah.
the guy goes, can you just turn your bass down a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? It's like, there's a shop upstairs. We can only turn the bass up after they've closed. I'm okay, all right, great, thanks.
But still, though, the people who play there, or like, Nishiogi Kubo is like, those kind of places.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to go to see these minor, but still the really rocking bands, you should go to Nishiogi Kubo and just, rocking.
Oh, what's that other place in Nishiogi?
Flat.
It begins with a C. Crucial. The guy from Crucial
Section. That's the Pit Bar.
Oh yeah,
that's
he
the
runs
Pit
that.
Bar. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
It's a great little space as well.
It is.
Do they always have? I've only ever been there the once for the concert we played. Do they always have that dude kind of like hentai illustrations? So do they? Okay, so they don't. I can see from
No,
there.
usually no. But I think I don't know if Wretch was playing there. I don't think they were.
There was a Wretch concert with Cruisum.
Because Matt and I
Coffins.
went there when Crucial Section was playing with Gwebna might have been playing. Matt, was Gwebna playing there that night? Yeah. He was having an exhibition, and a lot of it was like manga kind of.
I think he's a
inspired.
member of Cruisum, right? Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now,
If people want to hear Zothique, where can they go find it?
Just Google Zothique.
Okay.
I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to get a million hits for Clark Ashton Smith.
For John Q. Zothique of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah. So, and you have a Bandcamp as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And do you guys have Twitters?
Twitter.
Is that what you youngsters call it nowadays?
Zothique _Doom.
Yeah, nice.
So,
Cool.
Am I following you guys?
And it is Doom, and if you guys want to check out an awesome band, like there are so many good bands in Japan, and Zothique are definitely a band that you should try to appreciate with your beautiful, wonderful ears. I am so trying hard not to say recommend there. But anyway, thank you very much for coming in, Shusuke and Kenji.
Yeah.
And we're going to play.
for
Which song
inviting
should we play out with? Should we do? Do you want to do one of your songs to play out with?
I was going to suggest Total Eclipse of the Heart by Miss Bonnie Tyler.
Or how about, as we were talking about earlier, we just do a rendition now, just an a cappella. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. So we'll play us out with some Peter Cetera. Or maybe some Pinprick. Punishment. Anyway, thanks very much for coming in, guys.
Yeah,
It's
thank
really,
you
really
for
awesome.
inviting
Thank you.
us.
No
Thank you very
problem, no
much.
problem. And this is Pinprick Punishment. Okay, guys, thanks very much for listening to Kaala Radio. Tonight, I'd like to thank Shusuke and I'd like to thank Kenji from Zothique for coming in and giving us some of their time. I'd like to thank Aaron for joining me at the table with his wonderful, silky voice. We'd also like to thank Ithaqua at Studio Kiosk for recording this madness. And we'd also like to thank Kaala themselves for just keeping this going and keeping you guys informed of what's going down in Tokyo. Have a good one.
again.